Miss Farley here. Today we're going to talk about underhand throwing. Not like this, but like this. There's a little trick that I learned from my friend Mr. Lang about how to throw underhand. So we're going to use the hand that we use all the time. So a hand that you use your crayons with, or things that whatever you pick up with, that hand. I'm a righty, so I'm going to use my right hand. That's my dominant hand. Expensive word, very big. Try to say it. Okay, now I have to figure out what foot I'm going to step with when I'm throwing. That's going to be my non-dominant foot. Another big expensive word. So since I'm using my right hand, I'm going to step with my left foot. Opposites. Right hand, left foot. Okay? So I'm going to step, I'm going to point where I'm throwing, and use my dominant hand to throw. Okay? Think you can do that? All right. I'm going to put tape on my foot to step with so I remember. You can do this at home with some tape or maybe a sticker, your favorite sticker. And that's my tape toe. So I'm going to step with my tape toe, point, and throw. Got it? All right, let's practice. Oh, that's okay. My tape came off, but I know what foot to step with. And if you know too, that's okay. You don't have to use tape. I'm just gonna put that over there for now. All right, first we're gonna practice with some targets. You can make targets at home. They don't have to look like this. You can use paper plates. You can color them. You can use construction paper. But make sure your grown-up helps you and you ask before you put anything on the walls. Okay? I'm gonna pick this kind of medium-sized ball. It's soft. You can use what you have at home. If you have balls like this, if you have socks, you can roll them up into a little ball. You can make newspaper balls. You can make plastic bag balls. There's all sorts of choices out there. All right. Who remembers what you have to do? All right, I'm gonna step with my tape toe. I'm going to point where I'm throwing. And, I think I can do better than that. I'm making sure that I'm letting go of the ball when it's in front of me, not back here, because then it'll just go behind me. That's not gonna go anywhere, that's crazy. Okay, this ball's a little slippery now. It's getting kind of wet. I hope I can still do it. I'm going to step with my tape toe, point, and toss. I got it. You can keep playing until you hit all the targets. You can play with a friend, grown up, you can time yourself, lots of different ways to play. Next we'll do, since we're right here, we'll do our bucket toss. Here we have some different size buckets. We have a kind of medium bucket and a really big bucket. You can use buckets you have at home. You can use little trash cans, whatever you think will work, okay? I'm gonna use a little bit of a bigger ball for this because my targets are kind of bigger, and I'm gonna go for the big bucket. I'm going to step with my tape toe, point to where I'm throwing, and toss it. I got it. It's kind of like basketball. You can keep score. You can time yourself and how long it's going to take you to throw it. Lots of different choices again. All right, next game is flip the hoop. I'm gonna use a bean bag because that's what we have here at school. You might not have bean bags. You can use a Ziploc bag filled with some stuff, some rice, sugar. Ask your grown-up first, though. Don't do any of this without asking them. So I'm going to practice my tossing and I want to get it in the hula hoop. And I'll show you what happens when you get it in the hoop. I'm gonna stand in line with this. I don't have a line on the ground. You can make one with chalk if you want, or you can put something down to remember where you're standing. I'm standing in line with this little line over here. I'm going to step with my tape toe, point, and toss. And I got it. So now I get to flip the hoop. I want to try to get my hula hoop all the way to the other side. And you can make those lines with jump ropes, chalk, anything to show where the lines are. You want to get from one line to the other. Back to where I was standing, I'm going to step with my tape toe, point, toss. I got it again! I get to flip it. I'm almost there. It's getting farther away, but I'm not moving. It's getting a little trickier. I hope I can make it this time. Let's see. Step, point. Oh, that's okay. I can try again. Here we go. Back to my spot. Step with your tape toe, point, toss. I got it. And I get to move my hoop to the end. And that's the end of that game. We have one more game to play, and that's tower toss. I have lots of things because we're at school, so I have some different choices. You can use things you have at home. Maybe you have some blocks. You can use paper towel tubes or toilet paper tubes. Plastic cups, plastic Tupperware bins, things that won't break. We don't want to break any of our grown-ups' things. Okay, friends? So I'm going to set up my towers. I hope this one doesn't roll away because that's been happening. I'm going to make this one a tall tower. I'm going to stack 3 big foam bricks, not real bricks. Don't use real bricks. I have 4 little blocks and some cool rocks, not real rocks, fake rocks. And I'm gonna make my towers. I'm going to use this animal ball. It's a little bit bigger. It's easier to see and keep my eyes on when I'm throwing it. And I'm gonna pick a spot. Let's see. This looks like a good line to stand. So I'm gonna see how fast I can knock down all the towers. Okay? That means I gotta move quick. Here we go. I'm gonna step with my tape toe. I'm gonna scoot over here. Tape toe, point, toss. Okay, I'm gonna get my ball and go back to my line. I'm gonna stand in front of my tower. Tape toe, point, toss. Woohoo! I'm on a roll here, friends. Okay. Step, tape toe, point, toss. Woohoo! All right, one more. And here we go. Step, point, toss. That's it, friends. So what do? We step with our tape toe, point, and toss. You're gonna toss with your hand that you use all the time for coloring, eating, waving. That's the hand you're gonna use, and you're going to use your opposite foot. Have so much fun, friends. Send me pictures of your things that you're knocking over or you're tossing around. I'd love to see it. Bye, friends.